Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you an NFL matchup Week 16 in the AFC between the Tennessee Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Now let's start with the Titans' offense in this matchup. Coming in on the road, you know you have to dominate the line of scrimmage, so you have to run the football. One thing that's important, guys, that I love the fact that you guys can do, you can get to the edge in the run game. You're going to force Tom Ali and company to be run defenders instead of pass rushers, which they are. Run off tackle, guys, a lot of off tackle plays. Even you get your speed guy Chris Johnson out there on a lot of sweeps. So that way when you throw the football, they're going to have to think twice before they come flying up the football field. So a lot of off tackle running in your running game should help you out this week against the Kansas City Chiefs. Now defensively coming in, one thing that's important, guys, rolling coverage to Dwayne Bowe. Yes, Cortland Finnegan can match up with Dwayne Bowe, but you also want to keep that safety over top because Bowe gives up a lot of height and a lot of power to Finnegan gives up a lot of height and power to Bowe. So keep that safety over top because that's going to be Matt Castle's first target. Force these other guys to beat you in the passing game like Copper and company. So roll coverage, take that safety, tilt him over to the way of Dwayne Bowe, and you're going to have some success. And that defensive line has to be active against the run. The Chiefs are a run-heavy team. If you allow the Chiefs to run the football, they're going to have balance. You also have to protect the backside because Jamal Charles is a guy that all he needs is a small crease, a little sliver, and he could break it long distances. So your backside defense has to make sure they stay alert and stay home and don't overly aggressive pursue the run downhill. Front side defenders have to make sure they contain the edge so that way backside defenders can clean up, and corners have to also be active in the run game because you're going to want to force Matt Castle to beat you with his arm. He's shown he's improving as a passer, but that run game is still a staple in Kansas City. Now the Chiefs have to come in playing at home. You know you have to get this crowd into the game. Big plays are going to be involved, so that means McCluster, get him involved in the, whether it be an end around or get him involved in some wildcat situations. You have to make sure you get a big play offensively to get the crowd going, so that way it's going to help out your defense and it's going to take the confidence out of Tennessee early in the matchup, and therefore you'll be able to run your offense with some smooth effectiveness. So getting a big play out of McCluster early is going to be huge. Also in a passing game, you have to make sure you get those other targets involved because they're going to try to make you throw to those other targets. So why not get there first, beat them to the punch, get Copper involved in the passing game, get all these other targets involved in the passing game, get the running backs involved in the passing game. That's going to free up one-on-one opportunities for Dwayne Bowe, and therefore you'll be able to attack these guys deep down the field. Now defensively coming in, it's important that you guys don't fly up the football field, gap control against the Titans, because even when the Titans run inside zone plays, they still have the speed and athleticism in the backfield to pop those long runs. So a lot of Chris Johnson's runs come from the inside, so you have to make sure you protect the gaps, stay color by color, stay on the outside shoulder of these guys. That way you can play inside out and force these guys to go where you want them to go. You can dictate the pace in the run game if you control the gaps against the Tennessee Titans. Otherwise, it's going to be a long day. And you also have to turn up the heat in obvious passing situations on Kerry Collins. Let's not forget, he was a first-round pick. He does have a strong arm, but you have to get pressure on him, and that has to come between the A and B gaps of the offensive line. I'm going with Kansas City in this game. The Chiefs are going to come in. They're going to play well. They're still fighting for that. They got to hold off the Chargers. So this is a playoff game, and the Titans will love to come in and spoil you guys at home, but you have to come in, play sound football. I think the Chiefs will be sound in every aspect of their game. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan.